Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Detroit Tigers taking on the Dominican Republic. We got a ball game to call, ladies and gentlemen. This is indeed GameSZN Live. Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to GameSZN Live. It is I, and I am him, Pete Simonetti, ready to bring you another day of World Baseball Classic play-by-play like nobody's business. Folks, the tournament is not here yet, but this today is a game I felt the need that I really did want to call. Team USA, by the way, beat the living hell out of the San Francisco Giants. They absolutely destroyed them. I think last time I looked, it was like 15-1. I mean, they just obliterated them. Judge had a good game. Roman Anthony hit an absolute tank. Bregman hit a tank. But look, as you guys already know here at the U, we're going to follow USA. We're going to follow Dominican Republic very, very much, as these are the two teams really that represent NYYU really as a whole. And of course, Team Italy, but I wish they had a little better team. But I think we are going to be calling the Italy game, by the way. But yes, today's game, I do plan to stick around, hang out with you guys, and call the whole game. I'm excited, man. This is awesome. It's being played in Quisqueya. Gio's going to get mad at me saying that because I did add like a little Quisqueya, whatever. That's where it's being played today, in the capital, Santo Domingo. So this is historic for the Dominican Republic. So this is a game you got to call. Obviously, they've done an amazing job with really just content-wise. You know, you saw a lot of the videos and the stuff yesterday of Fernando Tatis, Juan Soto, Vladdy Jr., everybody just having fun with all the kids that were at the live batting practice yesterday and the live workout where they were just storming, you know, right where home plate is just to see these guys play. So it is a big deal. And let's be honest, there's three teams that are the favorites in this tournament. It's the United States of America, the Dominican Republic, and the defending champions, Japan. That is the teams right now that everybody is believing has a great chance to win the whole thing. And look, man, DR is being managed by Albert Pujols. Albert Pujols, the guy that I believe will be a manager in Major League Baseball for a very, very long time. And DR is going to want to show off their firepower today because Team USA certainly did. Just to give everybody an update on that game, they are now in the top of the 10th inning, which I don't know why it's, unless the game's over, which it probably is. 15-1, the United States just beat the ever-living doo-doo out of the Giants. Italy won today. Italy was losing 4-0 to the Cubs. They came back and won their game 9-4. By the way, probably the best Italy team that Italy has ever had. I mean, they got some legitimate ball players on that team. Also, former Yankee legend Jorge Posada on the coaching staff. Rah-rah, my brother, there he is, the one, the only. What's up, fam?
Thank you for being a friend.
Gahabagoo, gahabagoo. He says, Pete, let's get it. DR, yes, indeed, the Dominican Republic is ready. They're going to go out there, man. They want to win this thing, and you guys know this. Anytime I get the chance to call a game that my best friend is playing in, I'm going to call it, brother. I'm going to call it. That's it. So we're just about ready. You can see the stadium right there, of course. Tigers lineup: Kevin McGonigal, Riley Green, Wenzel Perez, Spencer Torkelson, Cole Keith, Max Clark, Zach McKinstry, Lorenzo, Jake Rogers rounding out the team. So again, look, nice thing that you see here. There's some really good players playing for the Detroit Tigers. And at the end of the day, who wouldn't want to raise their hand and go on this trip? Who would sit there and be like, yeah, I don't want to go play 2 games in the Dominican Republic? Shit, sign me up. I play right now. If the Tigers wanted to sign me, I go play right now, damn it. Former Yankee on the mound today, Luis Severino, again on the mound for the Dominican Republic. This should be a good one, folks. How's everybody doing? Smack that like, hit that subby for me like you've never done before a day in your life. As Fernando Tatis warming up, take a look at Team DR's lineup. It is absolutely nasty. It is absolutely nasty. Here it is. Fernando Tatis in right field, leading off. Ketel Marte at second base. Juan Soto in left field. Vladdy Jr., first base. Manny Machado, third base. Junior Caminero at DH. Julio Rodriguez in center field. Austin Wells catching behind the dish. And Guillermo Perdomo is the shortstop today for the Dominican Republic. So again, 1 through 9 could beat you up. This is a really, really, really good lineup for the Dominican Republic, and we are just about ready for baseball. Obviously, you always expect with games like this, there might be a slight delay, but we are just about ready again, guys. Luis Severino on the mound, former Yankee legend. I think I could say that, former Yankee legend. Why not? Let's give it to Sevy. Charles Barkley says, I hope Soto strikes out and makes an error. Go Wells. So still obviously a little upset about Juan Soto leaving the New York Yankees. What are you going to do? Shit happens. Bet on DR. US ain't taking it seriously, and Japan doesn't have the type of roster DR does. But here's the thing about DR, though. I feel like DR has the best roster every year. Just about. You could make an argument that Dominican Republic has one of the best rosters just about every single year, but I do think this year is their overall best team. By far. Because they got pitching this year. The bullpen is but they got starting, no doubt about that, and they got a lineup. I am going to say something about what you said. You don't think US is taking it seriously enough. I cannot disagree. And I am going to put those fuckers on blast if they don't start the right people. They have already announced that if they make the finals, they're going to start McLean, who is one of the Mets' top prospects. He has great stuff, don't get me wrong, but he's a young kid. Like, I think the USA shouldn't be announcing who's starting a finals yet. And they already are announcing it. They're just putting it out there. Here's who's starting, which I think, 1, is stupid. 2, a lot can change. So why even do it? Like, you got Paul Skeens and Scooble on this roster. They're not starting the final game for you? Like, schedule it somehow where if you go to the final, Skeens is on the mound. Like, that's just nuts to me. I believe it's on MLB Network today. You got DR has a better bullpen than America? Dominican Republic has a better bullpen than Team USA? Are you smoking crack? If Luis Sanchez, not even close, brother. It's not even close. It is not even close. Night and day, not even close. It's not even a comparison. Team USA, by a long shot, has the best bullpen. And it's not close. It's not close. You got to do your research. I got to do pull it up. Throw the names in the chat. Go ahead. I want you to do the research because you said it. Go throw the names in the chat. Put the names in the chat. Oh my God, Gregory Soto. Stop it. It's not even close, brother. What are you, crazy? It is not even close. Night and day. Night and day. They have the best pitching staff by far. It's not even close. The problem with Team USA is, are these dudes going to really go out there and pitch every day? Like, that's my problem. Like, apparently you got some of the guys already saying, maybe one outing, maybe another outing, maybe I'll do 1, maybe I could do 2. Man, they shouldn't even be talked to that shit. If you're talking about one game, get off the damn roster. Don't even be on the roster, man. Like, I just don't like that. If somebody's sitting there going, I want to play, but I'll throw one outing, get off the roster. Get off the roster. Smack that like, hit that subby for me, folks. As here is Sevy. DR's lineup is absolutely disgusting. Their lineup is nasty. They got the best starting pitching they've ever had, in my opinion. Sevy on the mound. He's hoping to have a much better year. This year, he says the home ballpark of the Athletics really destroyed him, and he might have a point to that. There might be a little bit of a point to that. I don't know how his road numbers were, though. As we are just about ready for baseball, here's Kevin McGonigal. Kevin McGonigal is going to be the leadoff hitter here against Luis Severino. You know, there's a lot of young Dominican kids in that crowd that are hopeful that one day they can also be on this club, because this got to be a huge moment. This one is hit in the air to right field and deep. Oh! McGonigal goes out of Santo Domingo. It is 1-0. First pitch of the game is a tank, and DR is quickly quieted. They're going to want to answer for that one. Wow. Holy shit. Sevy. That was fast. That one is rolled over. Sevy fields, tags him, got him, one away. One away. Abreu, Carlos Estevez, Doval, Dominguez, Dennis Santana, Albert Abreu, Luis Sanchez. Now put Team USA. Go ahead. I dare you. I dare you to put Team USA's bullpen in their pitching besides their starter. Go ahead. Do it. Go ahead. I dare you. Put it up there. Put it up there. Go ahead. That one is outside. The count is 1-0. 1-0 here on Perez. Jacob Petrucci, what's up, brother? How we doing, fam? That's a swing and a miss. 1-1 here on Perez. One out. Detroit up 1-0. Smack that like, hit that subby, ladies and gentlemen, like you've never done before a day in your life. Let's get it, baby. Pitch. Ripped. That's going to be a base hit to right field. Right in front of Fernando Tatis. He will fire it in. So Detroit coming here not to lose. Detroit wants to win this game. Detroit wants to win this game, folks. And just like that, a rocket to right field for a base hit. That'll bring up power hitting Spencer Torkelson. 1-0 Detroit up. McGonigal goes yard in the first pitch of the game. Pete, DR would beat USA in the semis. They can't play them in the semis. Good job, though. They can't play them in the semis. 1-0 here on Spencer Torkelson, but we're going to see. My prediction is they both go to the finals. So my prediction is the final game would be USA versus DR. So let's find out and see. As the 1-0 is low, 2-0. Dominican Republic starting pitching could be a problem, though. I mean, that's the only thing. I do think it's their best starters, and apparently, if they advance to the second round, which they will, Luis Castillo is expected to also join their rotation, so we'll see what happens. 2-0. That one is in there for a strike, 2-1. Two and one. Griffin, Jacks, Bednar, and Miller. That's literally all you need. It's already better. It's already better. It's not even close. It's not even close. It's not even close. If you got those three at the end of a game, and there's actually more than that, you're not putting everybody there. There's other starting pitchers. It's not even close. Not even close. 3-1 here on Spencer Torkelson. 3-1. And did he go? Foul ball, I believe. Count is now 3-2 from Sevy. Sevy looking to put his ass away, folks. What's up? What's up, Ace? What's up, brother? Pitch is ripped foul. And the count remains 3-2. Let's do it again. Count remains 3-2. 3-2. So So Sevy putting a little bit of work in here. 3-2 count on Torkelson. Detroit up 1-0 as the 3-2 pitch hit in the air to left field. Soto there. They'll make the catch. 2 away. Josh, what's up, brother? You mean Mark Leiter Jr. isn't pitching? No, Mark Leiter Jr. is not on the roster. Matter of fact, did he even sign with anybody? I think he did. I think Mark Leiter Jr. did sign with somebody. I forgot who it was. I'm shocked the Yankees let him go, to be honest. Like, they were in love with that dude. Yankees were in love with that dude, man. I had to bring up Colt Keith. Had a pretty good year last year. Nice pitch by Sevy. Just ate him up on the inside part of the plate there. He goes around 0-1. 0-1 here on Colt Keith. 2 outs, runner at first base. Smack that like, hit that sub. He went with the A's. Okay. Mark Leiter Jr. and Sevy will be little partners. Line to left field as a base hit. And can this bring a runner around? Soto will field it, fires it in. It'll be 2nd and 3rd here for Detroit. And the batter's going to be Max Clark. So in on his hands again, fights it off down the left field line. Good piece of hitting there for Colt Keith. Let's see this one again. AC, up and in. Fights it off, gets it down the left field line. It's a fair ball, obviously. Soto quickly to get it in. That'll keep the runner from scoring. So 2nd and 3rd here for Detroit. That is going to be center fielder Max Clark. Pitch. High. Ooh, gives him the call on that one. 0-1. Looked a bit up in the zone. Actually, matter of fact, I am wrong. Looks like it was indeed a strike. Looks like it was a strike. That one is low. 1-1. 2-1 now, excuse me. 2-1 here on Max Clark. By the way, one of the top prospects in the game right here. Max Clark, top prospect definitely for the Detroit Tigers. He had a tough time in the outfield a couple of days ago as that one is high. Austin Wells behind the plate for DR. I don't know how much the rules change for the WBC. I don't think it does much, if anything at all. As the 2-1 incoming. Rip to right field. That's going to be caught at first base by Vladdy Jr., and that will end the inning. DR coming on up. Tigers lead 1-0. It'll be Tatis Marte and Juan Soto coming on up. My best friend, damn it. No ABS in the WBC, but they have the pitch clock. Ah, okay. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you for the heads up. I was wondering that because there was a fastball up in the zone, and I was waiting for dude to be like, all right, we're going to check this one, but he never did. So my assumption was maybe there's some differences. So I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. So bottom one coming up again, Tatis Marte. Soto coming up against Ty Madden. So, you know, DR, man, anything they do, anything Dominican Republic does here, it's going to be, stadium's going to go absolutely nuts. So, you know, they get something going here. It's going to feel like a playoff environment for them playing in this one. And the funny thing is, it sounds stupid to say this, but even though it's an exhibition, they got to win this shit. Like, they got to win these games. They got to win these games. Last thing they want is to lose to the Detroit Tigers in an exhibition game before the tournament begins. That's the last thing they want to do. Let me see. I think the Team USA game is definitely over already. Who else played in the WBC today? PR is defeating Boston 3-0 right now. Pittsburgh defeated Colombia. The Netherlands defeated Baltimore 8-5. And Toronto defeated Canada. Look at that one. 10-7. And then, yes, Team USA just went in. And also Team Italy. Italy came back and defeated the Chicago Cubs. Very interesting. Yeah, I see Max Clark with all of his chains. I mean, let's hope he could catch some fly balls. Let's hope he could catch some fly balls because that didn't look good. That did not look good at all for him. That looked really, really bad. And here he is, Fernando Tatis. Coming on up. Jira's favorite. Here is Fernando. First pitch is fouled away. And the count is 0-1. Fernando wanted to do the same damn thing that McGonigal did and hit a bomb right there. Peter, you calling USA games too? Of course. What games am I calling for the WBC, brother? I don't know right now. I don't know right now. We got to wait and see. But I'm calling these two games here today and tomorrow because this is playing in the capital in DR. So to me, these games are going to be fun to call. Tomorrow, I'll be calling the game with Kev. So me and Kev will be calling the game tomorrow at 2 o'clock. We got that one covered for you guys. It's the 1-1 incoming. Just high. 2-1 here on Tatis. There was some rumors in the offseason about Fernando possibly being traded. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Luis, I might, brother. I might call it up. Put it like this, all right? The majority of my team is Dominican. My wife is Dominican. My children are Dominican and Italian, of course. And yeah, I'm gonna call as many USA and DR games as I possibly can because I love this damn tournament. It's the best. Nothing like the WBC. I friggin' love it. Full count here on Tatis as the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. Here's a base hit to right field. Wait. Juan Soto's not my boy. He's my best friend. He's my best friend. All right? He's my best friend. That's a big difference. He's my best friend. Okay? All right? Ketel Marte, another guy who there was talks about him being traded. I predicted in the offseason he was going to be a Met. The Mets ended up getting Bichette. But I was predicting that he was actually going to go to the Mets, but he's not. He's not. Here we go. Ketel Marte, pitch. Hit on the ground. They'll grab one only as that's hit slowly to second base. One away. One away. And that will bring up number 22, Juan Soto Coñazo. No te vaya ahí. Oh, best friend, I'll be seeing you on Monday, brother. Here is Juan Soto. I miss calling these at-bats from the Yankees, man. Every damn time, it always felt like he'd do something. I can't stand it. Has nothing to do with the Mets, by the way. I can't stand that he's not a Yankee no more. Pitch. That one is off the plate. Hey, see a little Soto shuffle for the crowd. As the count is 1-0. Soto had a great year last year. And he is looking to win the MVP. He got his eyes set on the MVP for the Mets this coming season. The 1-0 incoming. Pitch. Inside, 2-0. Extra long Soto shuffle right there. Got to play into the crowd. Ollie, these are exhibition games. The World Baseball Classic, I want to say, starts on the 5th, I believe. MLB Network, guys. MLB Network. 2-0 incoming here to Soto. Pitch. Outside. 3-0. Can't make mistakes to this lineup. You can't make mistakes to this lineup, man. You just can't. You just can't. On deck is Vladdy Jr. And let me tell you something, man. It's a tough lineup to navigate. You got to throw strikes at these guys. 3-0 incoming. Swinging. Hits it in the air to right field. Not deep. Catch will be made short of the track. Tagging up is Fernando. He will move into third base. So 2 away here. Runner at third base. And the batter is going to be Vladdy Jr. So swinging 3-0 right there. And he just got underneath it. So Soto wanted that one back. He literally got underneath it slightly. That ball could have been absolutely tanked. That'll bring up Vladdy Jr. Here is Vladdy as the pitch is inside. 1-0. 1-0 here on Vladdy. Vladdy took the Toronto Blue Jays to the World Series last year. Outside. 2-0. 2-0. Ali. Yeah, man, you gotta rep all your parts, man. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's, you know, I think I'm happy Team Italy came back and won today, but it's gonna be an uphill battle for them to win it, as that is rolled slowly foul 2-1. Obviously, it's gonna be an uphill battle for Team Italy to beat everybody else, but I think they actually have one of their better teams this year, which is a good thing. But this just, to me, the great thing about this event is it's so popular now, and I really think it does grow the game. I mean, that should be everybody's goal in this sport, is to really grow the game as much as humanly possible. That is fouled away. Vladdy wants that one back. The count is now 2-2. 2-2 here on Vladdy Jr. Smack that like, hit that subby, folks, like you never have done a day before in your life, okay? They got Jorge Posada on the coaching staff. That's right. 2-2. Pitch. Off the hands, fouled away. We'll do the 2-2 again. And good news for Team DR is they're managed by Albert Pujols. And I mean that's good news is because he's going to get the best out of these guys. There's no doubt in my mind he is going to get the best out of these players. Like, they're really going to go out there and do their thing with him as the manager. 2-2 is outside, and the count is now 3-2. 3-2. Corinne, that's my guess. My guess is USA versus DR in the finals. That is my guess. That's what I predicted in one of our shows a few days back. 3-2. Fouled away. We will do it again. We will do it again. 3-2 now on Vladdy Jr. I don't know how much Spanish he speaks, but he does. He's been doing a little bit. Now, you cannot sleep on Japan. You can. Pitch. Hey! Struck him out. Add a Lendy inning as Vladdy Jr. goes down swinging. So 1-0 after one. The Detroit Tigers are up. McKinstry, Lorenzo, and Rogers coming on up the face. Luis Severino. Coming on up the face, Luis Severino. Japan is definitely a big deal. They're the champs. They are the champs, and they always seem to manage to have a really good team. I've told you guys about somebody on their staff. If you want to watch for, I don't want to say the next big thing out of Japan, but one of the best pitchers a lot of you guys probably don't know of in Japan. His last name is Miyagi. He's a left-hander, and he is nasty. I mean, he is absolutely nasty. No doubt about it. No doubt of it. He is absolutely disgusting. That USA lineup is absolutely stacked. I agree, and my thing is, Team USA got to really go for it, man. Like, I really hope. The offense, I'm not too concerned about. I think the offense is going to go in. But I'm worried a little bit about the pitching with some of the guys. I'm going to throw one game, and maybe I'll do 2 games, and that's it. But I tell you, man, they should run this tournament. They should be able to run this tournament. Like, their lineup is nuts. Their lineup is nuts. The pitching is nuts. They got it all, man. They got it all to win, and it seems like a lot of the guys really do want to win this. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but they're gonna, you know, it sucks that Scooble's gonna pitch one game. To me, it's a waste of roster spot. I forgot who it is, but they got somebody else. Somebody else on their team is coming into second round. I forgot who it is, a starting pitcher. I forgot who it was, though. I know DR's is Luis Castillo. He's on the, they call it something. I forgot what it is, but you kind of just join in the second half. I forgot who it was again, but there's another starter they have coming on board. I think they announced it the other day, but I don't remember who it was. I don't remember who it was. All right, here we go. Zach McKinstry, 0-1 from Luis Severino. Vinny Pasquantino, Team Italy. Came back and won that game 9-4. I think they were losing 4-0 or 4-1. Was it Logan Webb? I thought Logan Webb's already on the roster. They better get Marcus Stroman to replace Scooble. Oh, God. As the 1-1 is fouled away. If anybody's going to the game, if anybody's going to any of the games in Miami, we're going to be leaving for Miami the end of this week. And we'll be at the game on Monday tonight. Monday, I believe it is. Yes. Monday? Monday, yes. We'll be at the game Monday. Israel versus DR. We'll be at that game. Can't wait for it. My first time experiencing a live WBC. I can't wait for it. I know Ryan Yarbrough was added, but I think he was added due to like an injury, wasn't he? 1-2 is ripped. That's going to be knocked down, and that'll be a base hit. Vladdy knocked it down, could not make the play. I think that went in and out of his glove. Let's see it again here. Here it is. Hit on a line. Yeah, in and out of his glove. Webb up right out. So there'll be a runner at first base. Nobody out. Here for the Detroit Tigers. The Joe Ryan injury. That's what it was. Thank you. That's right. That's right. 1-2 incoming. As the pickoff attempt, he is back. I'm not 1-2. I'm sorry. That's the previous count. Screen MLB Network got a 1-2 on the screen. That's not correct. Yeah, I saw the Profar suspension, man. That's crazy. As that's going to be a base hit. And this one gets away. DR playing a little bit sloppy infield here. And it'll be first and second. Nobody out for the Detroit Tigers. Broken bat single to right field. That'll bring up Jake Rogers. I'd root for Italy that day. Emmanuel, I would root for Italy that day just because they're such an underdog. Come on, man. Like, I'm 100% Italian, right? I'd have to root for Team Italy against DR just because they're such an underdog. So why the hell not? I would know the whole time. They're probably not winning this game, but I would have to root for them. But if Sevy pitches, they might win. Here's Jake Rogers. As the 0-1 incoming. Excuse me, there's the 0-2. 0-2. 0-2. Smack that like, hit that subby, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, this man got popped again for steroids. I mean, just go take a walk, bro. Profar really just, you know, kind of makes you question those bounce back years he had. Were they for real? Who knows? Rah, appreciate you, brother. Profar robbed the Braves. I'm fine with it. As the 1-2 incoming. Hey, struck him out. Heater. Blown right by him, one away. That'll bring him McGonigal. McGonigal homer to begin the game for the Detroit Tigers. Super, what's up, brother? USA finally has the pitching. They are my pick. I am going with Team USA, of course. No surprise there. And my prediction was that DR defeats Japan and they go to the finals to play America. That has been my prediction. This one gets away. And it's going to be second and third for Detroit as Austin Wells cannot block that baseball. That's one right there that Wells has to block. Well, that's what happens on that stupid one knee. Can't reach over to the body. When you do the one knee routine as a catcher, you can't reach over to the body. It's impossible. It is impossible. Second and third here. Pitch. There's a call strike. Good one to hit. And the count is 1-1. Paul Skeens alone is going to carry Team USA. The problem is he might only make 2 starts. That's the problem. That's the problem. But Paul Skeens wants this, so maybe he gets approval from the Pirates to go further. Who knows? I guess we got to wait and see. That one is high, 2-1. I want to see Team USA go undefeated. I want to see a dream team situation with Team USA this year. Just dominate. Go undefeated. Line to right center field. That is going to be a base hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And the Detroit Tigers lead 3-0 over Luis Severino and the Dominican Republic here in the top of the second inning. As McGonigal goes right ahead and gets Sevy again. 3-0 Tigers lead. First pitch to Perez is outside. And the count is 1-0. JP, what's up? 13 bar, what's up, brother? It should be on the Yankees, man. That should be on the Yankees. The 1-0 is a blooper. That's going to be caught at third by Captain Manny Machado, of course, the captain of the Dominican Republic's team. Rightfully so. Manny, one of the more well-respected players out there in baseball. So there will be 2 away, runner at first base for Spencer Torkelson. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm wrong. This is Perez now. That was Riley Green that just popped out. Perez is the batter now. Riley Green popped out. My bad. It's my spring training too, folks. Super, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think the problem is, me and Francis were talking about this the other day. I think the problem is not a lot of people know those players on Team Japan. But let me tell you something. I don't know all of them either, but I know some of them. There's guys on that team that are playing for the first time that are legit. Again, there's a left-handed starting pitcher on that team. His name is Miyagi. I think he's going to be one of the premier guys that teams are going to be fighting over in a year or so. The dude is nasty. I mean, he got filthy stuff from the left side. Starting pitcher, really, really good. I wouldn't sit there and just say you don't expect them to do anything. Be careful with that team, man. They're good. They're good. Here's a little mound visit here for Severino. Here's a little mound visit. 2 outs, runner at first base, 3-0 count. Trying to settle Sevy down here. Tigers lead 3-0. Yeah, super. I got DR knocking off Japan this year. That's been my prediction. I think the Dominican Republic finally unthrones Japan, and my hope is to have USA versus DR in the finals, because I'm sure Francis is going to want to be on. I'm sure Kev is going to want to be on, and it is going to be nuts. It is going to be wild for that stream. So I'm hoping that happens. 2-2 and coming to Perez. Pitch from Sevy. In the air to left field. Soto ranging over to be a foul ball. Juan Soto, by the way, will be playing left field for the Mets this year. And I'm upset about this because I didn't think. So when we got our tickets, I'm like, hey, I'm going to go sit next to my best friend. I got tickets right, first row, right down the right field line. I'll be next to Fernando. Hey, struck him out. That'll end the inning. Se murió. We go to the bottom of the second. DR coming on up. Machado, Junior Caminero, and Julio Rodriguez coming on up. Why is Scooble pitching only one game for Team USA? Ridiculous. Shouldn't even be on the roster. If you can't commit to three starts each, you shouldn't even be on the roster. I'm sorry. To me, if I was Mark DeRosa, I would have said just stay home. Like that's my thing. You haven't heard really any other team. I haven't heard DR's team talk about I'm only going to make a couple of outings. To me, I'm not cool with that, man. Like I don't like that. And I know what people are saying, but you know, they want to be careful because of contract coming up and this and that. And I get it. I understand that. Brother, then don't pitch. Then don't pitch. Then don't pitch. If that's the case, then just don't even pitch. You know? Then don't even pitch. Like, don't even show up. To me, it's a waste. To me, it's a waste. I mean, just don't even show up if that's the case. So I'd rather have guys that could be a little more committed. Yeah, 15-1. Team USA won today. You saw Bregman go yard. Roman Anthony, who I know he's a Boston Red Sox. I know I'm not supposed to like him. I'm a Yankee fan, of course. I think Roman Anthony is going to be one of the better players in baseball for a long period of time, and that dude is a beast. He had a home run today that is still in the air. That ball is still flying around in the sky right now, I'm telling you. Bottom two coming on up. Smack that like, hit that subby, folks, if you have not. It's hard. I mean, look, it's hard to hate Roman Anthony. I can't hate him, but he is so friggin' good that I already know he's going to piss me off a lot because he's going to beat the shit out the Yankees. He's going to piss me off a lot, but this dude is a absolute beast. The ball just hit my house in Yorktown. Uncle Dom, it wouldn't shock me. Ball still fly. I'm telling you, it was a tank. It was a tank. No doubter. Aaron Judge had 2 hits today. I think it was 2 for 2 today. They got a good team, USA, man. They got a good team. Hopefully Mark DeRosa and company can lead them to a chip. Want to know here on Manny Machado, the captain of Team DR. Pitch. As a strike, 1-1. 1-1 here on Manny. Another player who thought he was going to be a New York Yankee, but unfortunately the Yankees had different ideas. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Manny Machado has said before that when he became a free agent, his expectation was he was going to be a New York Yankee. Never happened. Never happened, of course. Signs a big deal with the Padres and probably on his way to a Hall of Fame career. He's on his way to a Hall of Fame career. In the dirt, 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. Cyber, what's up, man? What's up, chat? How we doing, guys? Hit that like button for me if you have not. As the 2-2. Fouled away. We will do it again. Ty Madden on the mound for the Detroit Tigers. I see the O's lost to the Netherlands. Yep. Cashman is a bad general manager, says Sassy Queenie Baby. 2-2. In the dirt, 3-2. Good eye. You know the Tigers will love to spoil the party for an entire country right here. They will love to spoil the party here. 3-2 incoming to Machado. The pitch. He walked up.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
He walked him. That'll bring up Junior Caminero. Did you catch the USA versus Giants game? No, I was actually taking my car to get some work done, so I missed the entire game. But I came back, I saw the score, and I said, holy shit. Here's Caminero. I can't believe it. There's a call strike. 0-1 here on Junior. 0-1 on Junior. Oh and 2. 0-2. The 0-2 incoming. We're at first base, nobody out. Bottom of the second inning, Detroit up 3-0. The 0-2. Ripped. That is going to be. It gets by him. Knocks it down, gets a piece on his glove, fires it in. It'll be first and third. Nobody out for the Dominican Republic, and the batter's going to be J-Rod. Julio Rodriguez will come up here with first and third. Nobody out. I mean, it's only a matter of time, folks. It's only a matter of time with Dominican Republic's lineup. You're not going to hold these guys down forever. You are not going to hold these guys down forever, folks. Can't make mistakes. It's going to be a tough lineup to navigate. Pitch to Julio. He goes around there, and the count is 0-1. Austin Wells on deck for the Dominican Republic. Julio last year, 267, 32 bombs. Had one of his better years in the majors as the 0-1 incoming. Pitch inside, and the count is 1-1. Johnny Riv, what's up, brother? Cheryl, what's up? Happy to be back. Not that I went anywhere, but I'm happy to be calling games again. No, if DR was down 6-0, I don't think they should be concerned. That's the type of lineup they got. That is low in the dirt, 2-1. 2-1 here on Julio Rodriguez. Again, guys, we're going to be calling the same game tomorrow. I believe it's a 2 o'clock game. We got me and Kev tomorrow going to be calling the game. 2-1 incoming. Pitch. Low, 3-1. Ambriotti, facts, brother. Facts. Which I'm happy to see Miguel Andujar really bounce back, though. I'm happy to see him bounce back the way he has. Truly. He walked him.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
Well, Austin Wells, of all people, could be the guy to get the Dominican Republic on the board. As Austin Wells will be the batter here with the bases juiced. Nobody out. Here we go. Stadium is about to go nuts. Quisqueya. Yeah. Oh, Pete speaks Spanish. Pitch is fouled off his hands. And the count is 0-1 on Wells. El Bigote. Is Japan playing any exhibition games? They all do. They all do. The 0-1 incoming to Wells. The pitch. Line to left center field. Here's a base hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And he's Dominican Wells. El Bigote. I'll still play the sound. I gotta play the sound. He's the Yankee. At the end of the day, he's a New York Yankee. I gotta play the sound, damn it. Just like that, Austin Wells will forever be loved by the Dominican Republic. Oh, only 1 run scored. My bad. 1 run scored is 3-1. Base is still loaded. Not 2 runs, only 1 run. So 3-1 ball game. Here's Perdomo, fouls it away. 3-1 ball game now. Pete, has the studio coming along? We will not start work on it until, I am on March now. Great. I didn't even notice that. Pitch. Jira had to change that for me. There's no way I changed that calendar because it's been on January. Thing's been on January. I'm pretty sure she changed that. The studio will start working on the studio on the 20th of March, around that time. Yeah, the 20th. Correct. 1-1 inside, 2-1. Two one incoming. Hit on the ground. That is a fair ball. They'll get one at second base. Fires the first, not in time. So that'll bring another run in. It's a 3-2 ball game. One away, first and third. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis, a junior. So the Dominican Republic getting right back in this thing, folks, as obviously it's going to be tough to hold this team down. We know that. It's going to be very, very tough to hold this team down. And that is going to do it for Madden here. So there'd be a pitching change here for the Tigers. Remember, guys, it's still exhibitions. It's still spring training. So you're not going to see, everybody out there. They're going to take their time and, give everybody a few ABs. As the real tournament does not begin till a couple of days. So let's see, on the 5th, who do we got on the 5th playing? So there's a couple of games on the 5th for pool play. That's when the tournament really starts. That is no crazy games that day, unfortunately. Okay, yes, Jira says yes, she changed the calendar. Yeah, I had it on January. I always look at it. I'm like, oh, that's wrong. Okay. So thankfully she changed that. Profar got suspended again. Yes, indeed. Yep. Yes, indeed, he did. So Matt Seelinger is now in the pitch for the Tigers. First pitch is low to Tatis, 1-0. DR looking to tie the game, and if not, take the lead. You know they want that lead right here, folks. You know they want that lead. As the 1-0 is in low. Wow, I thought that was going to be a strike. 2-0. Matt Seelinger. 2.74 ERA and AA and AAA. The 2-0 incoming. High, 3-0. Juan Soto on deck. Excuse me, Ketel Marte on deck. Feel like it was the Yankees right here. Soto always batted second, of course. God, I miss those days. I miss those days. That is low. He walked him.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
He walked him. Bases juiced for Ketel Marte. On deck is Juan Soto. As the pitch. Inside 1-0. Seelinger has yet to throw a strike. What a season last year for Arizona in only 126 games. Ketel Marte has been phenomenal. Best second baseman in baseball, folks. I mean, I know people are going to say, what about Jazz? I need to see Jazz do it a couple of more years. Ketel Marte has been an animal. Whenever the man's on the field, he's going to put up some numbers for you. The 1-0 is high, 2-0. Reality, how did Jazz do in that game? Did Jazz play? Outside 3-0. 3-0. The 3-0 incoming to Marte. The pitch from Seelinger. There's a strike. And the count is now 3-1. Smack that like, hit that sub. If you have not, folks. If you have not. Hit in the air to right center field. Arranging back. Still back. Makes the catch on the track. That'll tie the game. It'll be a sac fly for Marte. And we are tied up at 3. Ketel Marte getting the job done. 3-3 game. That'll bring up Soto with first and third. Here is Juan Soto. Man, I miss saying that every damn day. First and third here for Soto. Looking to give DR the lead. As the pitch is low, 1-0. 1-0 here from Seelinger. Jazz went 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run score. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Pickoff attempt. He's back. He is back. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. As the 1-0 incoming. Pitch. That's a call strike. 1-1. So 2 outs here for DR. First and third. 3-3 ball game. Gods, those were the days. You bet your ass. Pitch. Low. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1 here on Soto. 3-1 on Soto. Oh my goodness. They are looking to take the lead potentially in a big way. As the 3-1 incoming. Fouled away. We'll do the 3-2. Melee, what's up, brother? As the 3-2 incoming. Pitch. Fouled away. That was the pitch. He wants that one back. I can tell you that much. Soto wants that one back. He wants that one back. 3-2, first and third. Tatis looks to be taken off at first base. Pitch. Hey! Struck him out. Wow. That will end the inning, but DR puts 3 on the board. We go to the top of the third. 3-3 ball game. Guys, give me a second. I'll be right back with you. Smack that like. Hit that subby. Alrighty then, we're back in business with a bang. We're gonna let those good times roll. Just in case if you were aware, all orders have been shipped out. I shipped out about 6-7 boxes today. 8 boxes today, about, of orders for you guys. So if anybody has an order that's been placed, you haven't got it yet, it's on the way, baby. It is on the way. If I'm being honest, I miss Soto like you. Wouldn't believe I'll forever give Hal credit he offered $765. Was it really all about the money why he left? It's hard to have this conversation because nobody believes you. No. Nobody believes you. I know there's been times I say it and everybody goes, Pete, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay. It wasn't about the money. And I know that's going to sound stupid because that was the big contract, but there was other teams involved too, right around there. People tend to forget that. And like I said, man, believe what you want. That's fine. It was not only about the money. There was some other really big things there that one day a lot of the truth will probably come out a little more. But, I think if you ask yourself some of the same questions, you would probably potentially maybe come to the same type of conclusion that, that he had to. So we'll see. But like I said, man, I'm not gonna dive into it. A lot of people assume it was always the money and that was it. But I know it wasn't. In the pitch now for DR. That is not Luis Severino. That's a lefty. And I don't believe it is Soto. Gregory Soto. Gregory Soto is on the mound right now. Gregory Soto versus Spencer Torkelson. Pitch is high. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. Steve, what's up, man? Doreen, what's up? How we doing, folks? How we doing? Top 3 to 2-0 incoming. Outside, 3-0. 3-0. 3-0. Gregory Soto, always a bit wild. He walked him. Leadoff man on here for Detroit. They see Gregory Soto's numbers with the Orioles and the Mets, a 4.18 ERA. Runner at first base, nobody out. Here's Colt Keith. Pitch is ripped. That is going to be a base hit to right field. Here comes Detroit. Tatis fires it in to be first and second here for the Tigers. That is going to be Max Clark. Philo, I have no evidence of that specifically. I don't know. I've never been told that, to be honest. What I have been told is some of the stuff that's been out there already. But when you really hear about it, it's understandable why you might make certain decisions. I'll just leave it at that. But some of it's out there already, but it's a lot more than what people think. Pitch incoming is high, and the count is 1-0. 1-0 here on Max Clark. 271 with 14 homers, 835 OPS, and A-ball in AA. 1-0 incoming. There's a call strike. 1-1. Lefty-lefty matchup. First and second, nobody out here for the Tigers. The 1-1 incoming. There's a call strike. 1-2. What's up, brother? Stay up. What's up, Pete? When is the NYU softball event? I am waiting for confirmation on that. I was supposed to hear back today. Never heard back. I was told I'll call you later. Never got a call back. So, unfortunately, some of these people that we deal with, it's always Like, you got to keep reaching out. So I'll reach out again tomorrow, but we're trying to do this again at Castle Hill Little League. Hopefully we could do it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. 2-2. Hit on the ground. It could be 2. There's 1. They will not get 2. Good play there by Vladdy to save an error. So first and third now, 1 away. And the bat is going to be Zach McKinstry. Johnny Riv said he's working on his glove. That glove was amazing. Let me tell you. If Johnny Riv is on my team again, he's the third baseman automatically. He is the third baseman automatically. He has to be. Got no choice. Got no choice. He has to be the third baseman, man. Has to be the third baseman. Now here is McKinstry. First and third. Tigers looking to take the lead again. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Oh, and 1. Oh, Jira, please. Nobody cheated. She's still on with this cheating. We won 36-8. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, and 2. As the 0-2. Hit on the ground. Foul. We'll do it again. Uncle Dom, it's crazy. You don't even know, man. It should not be this hard. Last year, I had to wait because I want to post the tickets already. Like, I want to post it. And I can't post it without knowing we have a field. So I'm like, I'm not gonna post it until I have that. Hey, struck him out. 2 away. Big K. Big strikeout for Gregory Soto. 2 down. So yeah, man, I can't post anything until I have the field locked in place. And we're working on 2 different dates. I think it's the 16th and the 23rd. Let me see if that's right. The 18th or the 20... Wait. No, May. The 16th or the 23rd are the 2 dates that we're talking about right now. But they got everything they need from me. I'm just waiting on confirmation now. There's a call strike. Top of the 3rd inning, 3-3 game. The 0-1 incoming. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So yeah, man, I'm literally just waiting for that, and we're good. Once I get that, we're good to go. We are good to go, man. You know, people got to understand too, and this is what I was telling the guy when I spoke to him the other day, is as the 0-2 is inside, it's also a lot of work on my end. Like, we got to go buy food. Like, we got to buy food. We got to have everything available that we can cook and sell concessions for the day and have bottles of water, chips, and, you know, just things to make it feel like a fun baseball environment. And there's some additional things that we want to do this year, but we just got to keep waiting. As that one is inside, a runner does steal the base. So 2nd and 3rd now, 2-2 count. 2 outs. So Max Clark easily gets into second base. A base hit could bring home 2. %, Dom, and it really shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard. NYM, I appreciate that, man. I really do. As hey, struck him out. That'll end the inning. NYM, I always say the best thing that somebody can ever say to me. The best thing that somebody could ever say to me, in all honesty, is that they're a fan of another club, but they love our content. To me, that means a lot. So I appreciate that. And well, the good news is for every other team fan that are teams out there, Nights at the Round Table this year is going to be a baseball show. So we'll be talking about the Mets, we'll be talking about the Royals, whatever team, whatever it is. We'll be talking about all of that stuff. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it. So it's going to be great. That's going to be a fun show this year. We'll see who we get on there with us. But my hope is that that show is going to be really a full-time in-studio show. So I'm hopeful we can make that happen. Maybe get some former players on. I do know one guy that I want to get on. I know one guy I really want to get on. We'll see if I can. I don't know if I can. I can try. But I really want to get Jose Reyes on for a Subway Series game. I think that would be awesome. Jose's a fun dude, man. I love Jose Reyes. So getting him to call a Yankees Mets game with me, I think would be extremely fun. So he's one of the guys I'm eyeing to get on this year. La Melasa will be amazing to get on this year. So we'll see if it happens. It might. It just might. We'll see. We'll see. But having the studio makes things very different. You know what I mean? You're able to get people in studio and all that. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Bottom three coming up. Vladdy Jr., Manny Machado, and Junior Caminero. Don't worry, guys. You'll be seeing the studio as quickly as everything is up and ready. I'm going to want to show it off because that's what it's there for, man. The studio is there because of that. Like the reason we're building the studio and we got the studio ready to go in a few weeks is because we just want to expand our content. We want to expand everything we do and, expand things with shorts and have the whole team over. So that's going to be exciting. As the pitch is a swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2 here on Vladdy Jr. 0-2 on Vladdy Jr. As the pitch is low. Vladdy struck out his first time up. 1-2. 1-2 here on Vladdy. Ty Madden is back out there to pitch, by the way. You guys know spring training. You can take guys out, put them back in. The 1-2 is low. 2-2. 2-2. Steve, I said it yesterday on the members only chat. I am waiting for one more person to finalize their founding member. And then once they finalize that, I'll be messaging you guys to get your nameplate situation taken care of. That's fouled away, almost a base hit down the line. 2-2 on Vladdy. Three ball game. Oh, we got Gabagool. Welcome to the U. Welcome to the U. Yeah, so I got the person, again, I don't want to just keep mentioning their name, as that is hit on the ground back to the pitcher. One away. Even though he said it yesterday, but he didn't say it to everybody. He just said it to the family chat that we had last night. He's expected to finish off his founding member stuff this month. So once he does that, I'm going to start reaching out to you guys, getting your nameplates, what you want on it, and we'll get that process going. Pitch to Manny, hit on the ground to third. Fields fires, got him. 2 away. 2 away. That'll bring up Junior Caminero, who really got it going for the Dominican Republic in the second inning. with that base hit that made it first and third. Nobody on, 2 away for Caminero. Pitch. Hit on the ground the middle, backhands. That's going to be a base hit. Right up the middle, Caminero 2 for 2. Talking about really going to be one of the premier players in the American League for years to come. Junior Caminero is a guy that, man, oh man, this kid could absolutely hit. He can absolutely hit. Julio Rodriguez will be the batter here. Runner at first base. As that pitch is outside, 1-0. 1-0 on Julio. Johnny Riv, you're already on it, brother. You're a platinum. You're platinum. You're platinum already, fam. What do I got to do to get on that flag? You're already on it. You are platinum all day, my friend. There's a call strike. And the count is 1-1. 1-1. Incoming here on Julio Rodriguez. The 1-1. Hit on a ground foul. And the count is 1-2. 2 outs here, bottom tree. 2 outs here, bottom tree. Johnny, there's not much else you could do, brother. There's not much else you could do. Yeah, there's not much else you could do. You're on the damn plaque. Don't even... There is not much more you can do than what you've already done for us, my friend. You are on that plaque. One, two, incoming. The pitch. High. And the count is 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. 3-2 here on Julio Rodriguez. On deck is the one, the only, Austin Wells. Alrighty then, folks. He walks him, so here is Wells. And that is going to do it for Ty Madden. I keep forgetting, right? I keep forgetting this. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I keep forgetting that this is still an exhibition. So there's going to be like 400 changes. I'll be honest with you guys. As slow as this game is already going because of this stuff, I may not call this entire game. And let me tell you guys why. During the season, I'm going to be away a lot because I'm going to be working. And I want to be as fair to the beautiful, lovely, wonderful wife and little baby Santi as I can to not have to call all these games if I don't have to. But I'm going to call a little more. I'm definitely going to call more of this game. I want to call more of this game. It's only a 3-3 game, but I don't believe I'm going to call the entire game because I keep forgetting they're still going to do all the changes, take guys in, take guys out. It is still exhibition time. This is not the official start of the WBC, as you guys are probably aware. Steve, you are silver. No doubt about that. You are silver. Like I said, if there's anybody who wants to upgrade, you got until the end of the month because that is when it's going to close based off what this person has told me. So they're going to finish their stuff by the end of the month. If anybody wanted to upgrade by the end of the month, you let me know. And you'll be able to upgrade. You'll be able to upgrade. All right. Austin Wells will have a chance to give DR the lead here. First and second, 2 away. As Brant Herter is in the pitch. Brant Herter Sounds deadly, that name. Brant Herter. Oh, that Brant's hurting her. I tell you this. I tell you this. I tell you this. Lefty here with Austin Wells. Pitch. That's in there for a call strike. And the count is 0-1. 0-1 here on El Bigote. 1 for 1 today is Austin Wells with a base hit. Here's the 0-1. Timeout is called. Wait a second. He will wait a second. Little El Bigote action for you, folks. You got to smack that like. You got to hit that sub. Fouled away 0-2 here on Wells. 0-2 on Austin Wells. Now 0-2 pitch. Three. Struck him out. That'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 4th. Tigers coming on up. Tiger uppercut. Coming on up. Oh, we're back in baseball, baby. We're back in baseball, baby. Oh, we're back. Baseball is back. I'm feeling good this year, guys. I really am. I'm feeling good. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Like I said, man, get hyped, guys. NYU is about to be completely different than it's ever been before. The studio is going to start work on the 20th. You know, I think we start work on the 20th. I think, early April. Studio should be up and running for real. Like, I'm talking about like legit. Have it up and running, ready to go. So, yeah, man, I'm excited. I can't wait. A lot to be excited about. Put it that way. There's a lot to be excited about. It's scary. It's exciting, but it's fun, man. It really is. It's a whole lot of fun. It is a whole lot of fun, and I know how big it's going to be for all of us. It's going to be amazing. The team can come by, and we can do watch parties together. We can make content together. There's just so much thing, man. That's all there is to it. So much to it, man. It's going to be awesome. Alrighty then. Year of the U. I feel that way, Dom. I really do. I feel like this is the year of the U. As former Yankee friend Dennis Santana is in the pitch. Dennis Santana. Jake Rogers in the top of the order. Jake Rogers in the top of the order coming up here for the Tigers. Tiger. Hopefully it'll be a year to Yankees too. That would be nice. That would be very, very nice. I agree, my friend. That would be very, very nice. First pitch is inside. 2-0. 2-0. Legit equals NYU studio is next level. It's going to be, man. It's... I could visualize it already. I just have to have it completed now, right? Like, I could visualize the whole thing. I could see it. I could see my idea come to life. And 3-0 now. Hopefully it just comes out the way I really intended for it to come out. I think it will. I really do. I think it will. And it's going to be awesome. I just can't wait to have the guys in there. You know what I mean? Everybody kind of just chilling that day together, making content together. It's something literally, no joke. It's something I've dreamed about. I've dreamed about this for a long time. I remember me and Francis, Jira, Kev, we'd all be hanging out, there's years going back to 2022, 23. As this one is fouled away to count as now 3-2, where I would say things like, I can't wait till we have a studio and we can make content together and things like that. And now it's happening. Now it's actually happening. Like, we're going to have a place where we can go and do these things. They're showing Octavio Dotel on the screen right there as, hey, struck him out. One away. Just wanted to say rest in peace to Octavio Dotel. He died in that horrible nightclub incident in the Dominican Republic, along with many others. And I think they held something before the game for everybody that lost their life that night in the Dominican Republic. Their roof collapsed in a nightclub, and it was just an absolute tragedy in DR. So they definitely, paid some respect to that today. And Octavio Dotel was one of the people that lost their lives that day. 0-1 here on Kevin McGonigal. He's 2 for 2 today with a homer and a single. 3 ribbies. All the RBIs are his. He's collecting them damn RBIs. Damn it. He's collecting them. The 0-1. Outside. And the count is 1-1. The studio is going to be insane. Brother, you don't even know. You don't even know. Can't wait. Yep. Yeah, Dom, I remember that. I remember you telling me that, man. I do. I remember you telling me that. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I am really excited, man. There's so much stuff that we're working on, trying to put together, trying to make it all work. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Top of the order here, 3-3 game, top 4. Kevin McGonigal. 3-1, and he walked them. So runner at first base here, 1 away. Dennis Santana with the walk. McGonigal started the game with an absolute tank home run to right field. That'll bring up Riley Green. Had a great season last year for Detroit. As the pitch is outside, 1-0. 1-0 here on Riley Green. Top of the 4th inning. We got a 3-3 ball game. We got a 3-3 ball of the game. Pick off attempt. And it gets away. That'll go all the way down the right field line. McGonigal will stop at third base. And just like that, runner at third base, 1 away. And the Detroit Tigers will look to take the lead over the Dominican Republic. Unbelievable. Dreams do come true. I got a lot more dreams there, Dom. I got a lot more. They'll come true also, though. They will come true also. As the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. He wants to get the K here. He wants the strikeout here. Can he get it? Infield is in for DR. Infield is in. Fouled away. Count remains 1-2. 30-plus bombs last year for Riley Green. Had over 100 RBIs. Just a phenomenal season. One and two. The 1-2 and coming from Dennis Santana. McGonigal at third base. The pitch. Fouled away. Big rip. Big rip. 1-2. 1-2. I just punched my microphone. The 1-2 incoming. Pitch. Low into dirt. And the count is 2-2. Jocko, what's up, brother? Two and two here on Riley Green. The 2-2 incoming. 3-2. 3-2, baby. 3-2. Smack that like, hit that subby. Like you've never, I just noticed that. We are one subscriber away from 54,700. I would like to get to 55,000 before opening day. That's my goal. Hit in the air to center field. That's going to give the lead. Catch is made by Julio Rodriguez. It is a 4-3 Detroit Tigers lead. 2 down. Tigers up by 1 here in the top of the 4th. Tiger uppercut. And it looks like they might be making a change here. And Albert Pujols will come out and make a change. That'll do it for Dennis Santana. I got a little pitching change happening here. We'll see who DR is going to. Jocko, appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, my guy. Indeed, I do. Indeed, I do. Oh, yeah, baby. Steve, let me tell you something, man. The events are magical, man. NYYU days are magic. Let me tell you, we always have a great time. We walk the walk and we talk the talk here at the U, man. We talk about community, but we also show it, right? A lot of people could talk that talk, right? It's community this, we do this for the community, we do that for the community. In reality, we really do. Like, we really do go out there for the community and do our thing. As Jira just put in the chat right there, grab your tickets for NYYU Day 4/18. I don't think we have a lot of tickets left. Last I heard, I believe there was only 20 available. So if you have not got your tickets yet for NYYU Day, you might want to get them now because they are selling out really, really quick. I mean, they are selling out really, really, really fast. And we also have another event coming up on August 29, we got the Red Sox versus the Yankees. That's a big one. That is a big one. So 2 outs, Sir Anthony Dominguez is in the pitch for DR. And the count is 1-2. 1-2. That one fouled away. Count remains 1-2. Count remains 1-2. No, Uncle Dom, they are not up yet. Once it is, I will let you guys know. They're not available yet. But very soon, my friend. Very soon. Tommy told me yesterday it should be coming this coming week. Could be by the end of the week. As the 1-2 incoming. Ah, hey! Struck him out. Battle in the inning. We will go to the bottom of the fourth. It is a 4-3 Detroit Tigers lead. Perdomo Tatis Marte coming up. Guys, give me a second. Be right back with you. All right, folks. I tell you what, hour and a half and it's still the fourth inning. That's what happens when you got these spring training type games. Again, it is still spring training, so I understand it. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be beating up my voice during the World Baseball Classic, the real games, because I'm calling those. Like, those games I'm gonna be calling. You guys know how I am. I don't start games and leave them, especially in the regular season and big things like the World Baseball Classic. But we'll be calling all of those, but I'm not really gonna waste that time right now if we don't have to. I'll see what Kev wants to do, but me and him are calling tomorrow's game. We'll see how that goes. But bottom of the fourth coming up, Brant Herter is still in the game for the Tigers. Perdomo will be the first batter. The count is 1-0. Tomorrow's game's at 2 p.m. Four to three, Tigers lead. Bobby, I'm happy you like it, man. I'm happy you like it. Anthony, what's up, brother? What's up, Anthony? Thank you guys for the new subbies. I appreciate it. Smack that like, hit that subby to 1-1. Pitch to Perdomo. Hit in the air to right field. Foul, 1-2. 1-2. Tigers up 1-0. Tigers up 1-0. The 1-2 incoming. Pitch. Hit on the ground. There's a base hit. So Perdomo with a single to right field to begin the bottom of the fourth for DR. That'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis Jr. coming up here for DR. Oh, the Dominican Republic is looking to tie to take the lead here. Hopefully I have more NYU Stanleys coming in pretty soon, guys. Don't worry. Got a ton of Yankee hats still available on the website, by the way, guys. Check it out. Check it out. That one is off the wall, the left field. I missed it. And this is going to tie the game at 4. As Fernando Tatis almost goes yard to left field. And here comes the Dominican Republic. Oh, Fernando Tatis. He almost got all of that one. Off the bottom of the wall in left center field. But just like that, this game is now tied at 4. And the batter's going to be Ketel Marte. Pitch is outside 1-0. By the way, guys, Baby Santino is rooting for the Dominican Republic. We had him choose. He chose DR. I got his little hat. I got his little DR hat right here. Has his little DR hat all ready to go. But yeah, that's going to be signed by a lot of players. So he's going to have that as like something he could grow up with. So that's pretty cool. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. Little Santy rooting for the Dominican Republic. As the 2-0 incoming here to Marte. Soto on deck. Pitch. Hit on the ground. Foul. 2-1. Detroit's doing way better than I thought. Yeah, I don't think DR has that rhythm, to be honest. What it could be is that maybe Dominican Republic just had to go a couple of innings and kind of get the nerves under them, and maybe they'll start smacking the ball around now. We'll see. We'll see what happens. As the 2-1 incoming. Pitch. Fouled away. 2-2. 2-2 on Marte. 2-2. 2-2. Runner at second base. Pitch. Outside 3-2. Shaping up to be a possible big inning for the Dominican Republic. As the 3-2 incoming. Pitch. Line to center field. That'll dunk it. A fire into third base. Oh no, it was caught in the air. I don't know why I thought that bounced. Pete Sterling all day. That ball was a rocket to center field. I thought it bounced. I thought it dropped in. Pete Sterling, folks. But Tatis does tag up. So runner at third base, 1 away here for Soto. As the pitch is a swing and a miss. 0-1 on 1-1 Soto. It is spring training for me too. That is actually correct. It definitely is. It definitely is. As the 0-1 to Soto, the pitch. In the air, right field and deep. Going back. Still back. Oh, that's my Soto. No te vayas. No te vayas. I'm going to have words with you, Juan. I'm going to have words with you, damn it. You're up 6-4. Here's Machado. Pitches inside. Vladdy lined out, by the way. I didn't even see it. Pitches inside, 2-0. 2-1 incoming. That one is hit in the air to left field and deep. Going back, still back. Oh, that's my Machado. And Manny Machado goes yard to left field. And just like that, this is what this offense can do. It is now a 7-4 ball game. The captain of the Dominican Republic goes yard to left field. And let me tell you something, man. This lineup is going to be a tough one. This lineup is going to be a tough one, folks. This lineup is going to be tough. Let me tell you, man. This is going to be a tough lineup to navigate. Here's Junior Caminero. Pitch. That one is ripped to right field. Ranging back. Oh! Caminero goes yard.
I can't believe it.
And it is an 8-4 ball game as Junior Caminero goes back to back with Manny Machado. Look at this. No, it wasn't back to back because Soto homered, Vladdy lined out, and then they went back to back after that. Rah-Rah says, Pete, love you, my guy. DR, man. Rah-Rah, I'm telling you, brother. Let me tell you something. Soto let me down once. I let him notice. He let me down one time. He's not going to let me down again, all right? Gonna be a tough lineup to beat, man. I'm telling you. Japan's the only chance. Japan and DR are destined to be in the finals together, man. I don't think there's any doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. DR now up by 4. Bottom 4. 4 runs so far this inning, including 3 bombs. And there'll be a pitching change. Herter got hurt. Herter got hurt. You know, Dom, I want to see the powerhouse matchup. I want to see USA play the Dominican Republic in the finals. I think DR's biggest test is going to be, can they defeat Japan? Can they defeat Japan? That's going to be the main thing. USA, I feel, has an easier path, even though don't count out Mexico and teams like that because they play pretty damn good. But I think that's the finals. It's either, my prediction has been America versus DR, and that's what I really want to see because I think it's a powerhouse matchup. And that's why I was saying before, like, how do you have a guy like Paul Skeens and Scooble and these other guys, and you're going to go out there and go, well, McLean is going to be the starter in the finale. It's nuts. It's bananas. And I have nothing against Nolan McLean. I think he's going to be a very good young pitcher for the Mets. He might be a frontline type guy, but I want Paul Skeens out there or Scooble out there in a finale. He's on your damn roster. What the hell are they doing not pitching? Like, that's my thing. I'm like, I don't like the idea that they just put it out there of who's going to be on the mound. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. This pitch is hit on the ground softly. Fields fires, got him. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. It is an 8-4 ball game. 8-4 ball game. Rah-Rah, we'll see, brother. We'll see, brother. I'm going in. You guys know I go into the WBC. I ain't playing. WBC, I am not playing friggin' games. Let me tell you right now, man. I do not play games in the World Baseball Classic. Let me tell you right now. I don't play games. I do not play games, let me tell you. I think if DR and USA win out, they will face each other in the semis. No, I don't think so. I think the way it's set up, no, I don't think they can face each other in the semis. I think when I looked at the pools, the way the matchups are, they're in completely different areas. So DR and Japan are here. USA is here. So for USA to get to the finals, they'd be the one team. I don't think they'll ever face DR. Japan DR would be the semifinals is my prediction, because that's the way it's at. If you look at the bracket, it's set up that way, is that Japan or DR will eliminate one another. That's how it's likely going to go. USA, whoever, is tough, we'll see. But they got the easier road, definitely. USA got the easier road. But no, again, DR and USA will not be playing each other unless it's the finals, which would be probably one of the most watched baseball games in a long time. They switch brackets once they reach the semis. Oh, I have no idea. I'll be honest with you, brother. I don't know exactly how that stuff works for the WBC. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they do. USA might go. I want USA to go undefeated the whole tournament. That's my goal. That's what I hope. I want them to go undefeated the entire tournament. Oh, every time I get to call a Soto home run, man, it breaks my heart. That's my favorite baseball year ever, man, 2024. I just can't. 2024 was just so friggin' awesome. Soto and Judge in the same lineup. I'll never get over it. I don't think Major League Baseball would ever get over it. I know people might laugh at that, but, Major League Baseball would have loved to see those two guys together for years to come, because they would make baseball history. They would have made history. They would have made history. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. The 1-2 incoming. It is very confusing. It's very confusing. That one over his head. Estevez throws that one right over Spencer Torkelson's head. You don't want to see that in the World Baseball Classic. Take it easy now. You definitely don't want to see that. That's the one you don't want to see, folks. And that is going to be a base hit here for Torkelson. So Spencer Torkelson with a base hit to Soto in left field. That'll bring up Colt Keith. Tigers down by 4. Guys, I'll probably take us through the 5th inning. I'm pretty sure teams in the same pool can't meet again into the finals. That's what I thought it was, too. That's what I thought it was also. That's how I thought it was also. I thought it was that way. JK, yeah, they got, this is the, I said this to begin the show about DR's team. Dominican Republic they have the best World Baseball Classic team, in my opinion, they've ever had. Because the one question always about DR has been, one, which is always funny about DR, is who's your catcher? Because they usually have a hitter, but they don't always have a defender. So Austin Wells helps them with the defense as a catcher. But this is the best pitching they've ever had in a World Baseball Classic, and I don't even think it's close. I don't think it's even close. Hit on the ground, hits the double play ball. There's one, Marte. Perdomo to Vladdy. 2 away. 2 away. 2 away. So Colt Keith bangs into the double play. That'll bring up Max Clark. Good turn there by Team DR. Good stretch by Vladdy. Dominican Queen, what's up? Tell you what, guys, when the finals come around and all that, one of our most watched game season lives ever, by the way, was the finals between USA and Japan. I think we have like 90,000 views, 70, 80,000 views on that video right now. It's one of our most watched game season lives of all time. The 0-1 fouled away, count as 0-2. Quickly 0-2. The 0-2 incoming. Outside 1-2. 1-2. 2-2 from Carlos Estevez. 13 bar. I am right there with you, man. I'm right. Unless there's some magic moment where Soto opts out and the Yankees bring him back, which I don't think is going to happen, by the way. Popped up the left field, and that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the fifth. DR coming on up. Wells, Perdomo, Tatis. Coming up for Team DR, baby. But no, man, look, my dream scenario, and again, guys, Mets fans, don't get mad at me. He's a Met. I'm not a Met hater. I'm not one of those Yankee fans that just hate the Mets to hate the Mets. Not who I am. That's not who I am. My dream would be somehow he gets out of that contract, which in reality, it's up to the Mets, because even if he opted out, the Mets could simply say, no, we're going to add the extra money to the deal, and he's locked in. And that's it. He's locked in. Like, there's nothing he could do about that. But if there was a situation where somehow he was able to opt out and the Yankees brought him back, I'd be the happiest guy in planet Earth. Don't think it's ever going to happen. Fernando Tatis, on the other hand, could possibly happen. I do think eventually he's traded. I think he's eventually traded from San Diego at some point. And the Yankees have a lot right now to get really anybody out there, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. A lot of money coming off the books for the Yankees, by the way, too. A lot of money coming off the books for the Yankees. Yes, indeed. Lots of shkadal coming off the books for the Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Oh, I'm happy baseball's back, folks. I am happy baseball's back, let me tell you. Let me tell you. I am a happy guy. It'll be interesting to see how Soto views us in the future when Cashman is no longer around. It will be. It will be. And it looks like these guys are kind of hard pressed on getting a floor and a ceiling for the... I'll be at that game, 12 o'clock versus Israel. That's the game we'll be at. So again, guys, if anybody's going to be around there, if anybody's going to the game, I'll be there, man. I'll be there. Most wouldn't want him back. I'd accept him back with open arms. Brother, come on, man. How would somebody not want Soto back? Like, how can you not want Juan Soto back on the Yankees if there was a possibility there? The guy, you know, the one thing I will look, if I'll give the Mets credit on one thing, you know, Steve Cohen made a huge commitment to Juan Soto, right? You got to give him credit for the offseason they've had, because he went out there and they spent money and they made deals, and they've put a better team around Soto this year than they had last year. That means a lot. That means a lot. That means a lot, man. That means a lot to Soto. You know, a lot of people were predicting, oh, you're going to go to the Mets and they're never going to get anybody else. That's it. It's not true. They're going out there adding to that team. 2-2 now on Wells. I mean, they're going out there looking to add to that team. So, I mean, if you're Juan Soto, you got to feel good. And I know Yankee fans aren't going to want to hear this, but you got to feel good about the decision you made because they're still adding to their club. Aaron Judge is here with the Yankees, and they didn't do anything. They didn't do nothing. They didn't add really anything to the team. Like it or not, but they didn't. Hey, struck him out. Down goes Wells. 2 away. 1 out. Excuse me. Sorry. Not 2 outs. 1 out. Hannafy is the pitcher now. Brennan Hannafy. Geraldo Perdomo will be the batter. As the pitch is fouled away. 0-1 here on Perdomo. Damn, rah-rah, that would be amazing, brother. I wish. Marte Guerrero Jr. and Julio Rodriguez, the only players on Team DR without a hit today. USA scored 15 runs in their game today to beat the hell out of the Giants. The 0-1, the Team USA were the Giants in that game. I'll tell you that much. One incoming. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Count is now 1-2. Albert Pujols told his team it is not about the name on back of the jersey. It is about your country, and that is it. Telling you, man, they got the right manager to win this thing this year. They have the right manager to win this thing. The 1-2. Ripped. That is a fair ball. Down the right field line. Perdomo's going to go 3. And he is in there with a triple. 2 for 3 today for the Arizona shortstop. Man, oh man, is he a good ball player, man. Great glove, good bat. Forget about it. That'll bring up Tatis. I think Fernando wants in on the fun. Ambriotti, I think so. I think so. They got the money. Peralta, I think Peralta's very, very happy to be a Met, and they need somebody like him at the front of that rotation. I think they'll lock him in long term. Swing and a miss. 0-1 here on Tatis. Marte on deck. Runner at third base. DR looking to add to their lead. As the 0-1 incoming. Inside. 1-1. One and one here on Fernando Tatis. Call strike. 1-2. 1-2 on Nando. The 1-2 incoming. Pitch. Fouled away. Count remains 1-2. 8-4 ball game. DR up. Pitches up the middle. There's a base hit. And it'll be 9-4. DR leads as Fernando Tatis comes through. Relentless. The lineup is relentless, folks. This lineup is going to be tough to slow down. Even against the best pitchers, it's going to be tough. That'll bring up Ketel Marte. Marte, one of the guys without a hit today, as Ahmed Rosario. Yankee. Ahmed Rosario. Coming in the run here for Fernando Tatis, so his day is done. A lot of pride in Dominican Republic, folks. I just pray that the USA plays with this level of pride. I really do. I really, really do. Oh, Ahmed Rosario's pinch hitting. My bad. Who came in a run? Brito. Brito came in a run for Tatis. So Ahmed Rosario is now batting for Marte. The 0-1 to Ahmed Rosario pitch. Line to right field. Here's a base hit. Ahmed Rosario with a single. It is first and second for Juan Soto. Let's see if he'll be batting here. Yankee utility man Ahmed Rosario there with a base hit. It'll be first and second here for Soto. As the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. That'll be a base hit. And another run will come around and score. It is a 10-4 ball game. And DR is just putting on a show. Double digits. How many times are they going to do that in this tournament? Could be a lot. Could be a lot. You might see that many a times, folks. And Soto is going to be pinch run for here. Junior Lake will come in and run for Juan Soto. And Carlos Santana will come in to hit for Vladdy Jr. Now you see all the secondaries start to come in this game. Yeah, they got 13 hits. I think they will get 20 hits this game. Definitely. Definitely. One away here for Carlos Santana. Long major league career here for the first baseman. Pitch. High. 1-0. 1-0 here on Santana. Smack that like, hit that subby, folks. Let's get it, baby. As the 1-0 is in there for a strike, 1-1. Team DR came to play today, folks. There you see the Chandler bat. Chandler is the bat being used there by Carlos Santana. Of course, it is the bat used by Aaron Judge. As the count is now 1-2. 1-2 here on Carlos Santana. Smack that like, hit that subby, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Inside, 2-2. Two and two. 2-2 is low. 3-2. Carlos Santana could definitely work an AB. What he does very well. He does it very well, folks. 3-2 here on Santana from Brennan Hennefy. 3-2. Ripped. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. And Santana gets into the action. It'll be 11-4. DR leads. Carlos Santana with a great at-bat. Able to get the full count and rip it right up the middle for a base hit. Let's see if Manny Machado will bat here. Probably see former Yankee farmhand get a chance soon in a goose. Augustine Ramirez, and this will not be Manny Machado, so no Machado batting here. Michael De Leon will be the batter. Michael De Leon will be the batter here for Team DR. A 1-0 count. Fouled away. 1-1. Marte on the Yankees would have been nice too, man. I thought he was going to be a Met this offseason. I really did. I thought he was going to be a Met. I could have sworn he was going to be a Met. One here to De Leon. Pitch is outside 2-1. Nah, Pete, that's my Soto now. Let's go Mets. He could be your Soto, but he's not your best friend. That's fine. That's fine. As long as he's my best friend, it's all right. I'm not going to hate on a friend, okay? 2-1 is hit on the ground to second base. That's 2. There's 1. There's your double play, folks. There's your double play. Well, guys, as much as excitement as the Dominican Republic brings, I'm going to go ahead and call this one a wrap. We will be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Me and Kev will be calling the game tomorrow. But again, guys, it is not the regular season yet. As much as I want to go crazy for an exhibition game, I can't do it. I got a very, very long year ahead of me, and the World Baseball Classic will be covered in full, so we'll be calling them from start to finish when the actual games do begin. But this is an exhibition game today, so it's going very long already when it comes to taking guys in, taking guys out. You know, DR, they're kind of doing what you'd expect them to do, man. That team's offense is insane. It's going to be a great tournament. But guys, do not worry. I will catch you guys tomorrow, 2 p.m. No all rise at 12 o'clock because we got the game at 2. So stay tuned. We'll be watching it together tomorrow, guys. I'll catch you. Manana, me and Kev, folks. Me and Kev. Peace out.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. When they're at their best, we still not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Bought a watch with the stones, yeah. Caught them watching my throne, yeah. Ain't no one doing the shit that we doing. Ain't nobody